So today we're rebuilding the Mariners because they made a huge trade. I'm talking Luis Castillo huge. Yeah, they went out and got him. So with that being said, it's time to end this playoff drought and get the Mariners, you know, maybe even a World Series. So of course, if you enjoy the video, hit the like button down below, subscribe to the channel for new and enjoy the content. And of course, in the comments section, get involved. What other big trades do you expect in the next couple days? The deadline's right around the corner. All right, so what we've done is we've simmed to the trade deadline and we've just recently traded for Luis Castillo. As you can see on 7:30, I made the trade, and the trade in real life was Luis Castillo for Levi Stout, Noelvi Marte, Edwin Arroyo, and then also Dylan Moore. Dylan Moore felt like a weird piece to throw in there, but the other three are top 5 prospects in the Mariners system. Like Noelvi Marte was number 1, Arroyo was number 3, and I think Stout was number 5. Like that's a big haul for Luis Castillo. Dylan Moore felt like a weird one. I felt like maybe they were gonna try to trade for like a middle infielder or something, because I feel like that's kind of an area where the Mariners need some help. I mean, I'm looking at the team, you know, they traded away Dylan Moore, who honestly wasn't doing that well, but I feel like if you look at the rest of the team, there could be some help on the infield. And the Reds have 2 of the poorly sought after middle infielders in Solano and Brandon Drury, so I'm surprised they didn't try to like get those pieces into the trade, maybe a Solano or a Drury, but whatever. Let's talk about this team. So currently 54 and 52, kind of similar to what the Mariners are in real life. And I mean, look at this rotation now. This rotation's strong. The bullpen, I feel like they're probably going to try to wheel and deal for a piece there. And then, like I said, offensively, they could use a little bit of help. But I mean, that's a big pickup for them. So since we're at the deadline right now, let's go make some more trades. All right, so I'm actually going to go to the Cubs because I like have this weird suspicion that they're going to trade Patrick Wisdom. I don't know what it is, but like it just seems like a player that could get moved. He's really hot right now, so it's just kind of like cash in while you can. I also think Michael Givens, another player who's like going through an extremely hot streak. I think he's on 16 appearances without an earned run. So yeah, he's doing pretty well. So what I'm thinking is go to the Cubs, get 2 players, a power hitting third baseman and a bullpen arm. Yes, you have Suarez. Yes, you have Toro. Second base, still a little weak, but you know what? It's something, right? And so I know I've seen Kyle Lewis kind of being thrown around for rumors just because of the other players that they have. I don't necessarily think Kyle Lewis gets moved, but I'm trying to think of other players that I could use in a trade. And I think I might be able to use like Trammell, maybe like Walton, who clearly is on the Giants now. So we'll just get rid of him while I can. And then we'll just throw in like a prospect to get this done. Who is going to be good enough to do that? Let me find who's going to be good enough, because there's got to be somebody. You know what? Evan White's an interesting one. Cubs could potentially use a first baseman for the future. They do have Matt Mervis, but I don't really know what to expect out of Matt Mervis. So they also have Schwindel and Rivas, but an extra first baseman, a guy who's really struggled with the Mariners, also injuries, maybe a change of scenery. We'll throw in Evan White, make the deal possible. There it is. All right, so we're 5 games out of the wild card. I'm going to see what those moves do for the rest of the year. And then if we don't do well, which I'm hoping we do, then we just head into the offseason. We continue to build this team up because, I mean, we got to win. So we made the postseason as a wild card team at 90 and 73. We actually had a tiebreaker with the Angels to put us into the postseason. Uh-oh. All right, so awards, what do we got going on here? Rookie of the year, makes sense. Julio Rodriguez is going to win that. Jordan is your MVP. And Tatis on the other side, you got Kershaw and Gausman, Cy Young winners, Arise and Harper batting title. And then Trinan, Anderson, relievers of the year. Julio Rodriguez, like I said, is your rookie of the year, along with Seiya Suzuki. All right, so what do we got going on here? It looks like Ken Giles got called up. No. We're not doing that. So who do we need to... They called up Kelnick. Sorry, bud. Maybe next year. Maybe next year. Hold on. They sent down Carlos Santana. Let's call him back up. And then, wait, they actually sent down another player, which I think is Fairchild. But we'll call him up too. We'll call him up. We'll get rid of the reliever. Who was it? Ken Giles. And then we'll move from there. All right, so now Kirby, how we doing? Pretty good. Long reliever, pretty solid. I'd like to move him to the rotation, but for right now, we got a really strong starting 5. So Sadler was good. Mizowicz, sure, he did well. Swanson did great. Yikes. Holy cow, that's bad. and then Castillo, and then down to Kirby. So actually, they sent down Michael Givens. He cooled off a little bit, but he's better than what we have going on with Steckenrider. So let's get rid of that. Let's definitely get rid of that. Wait, did I just... Hold on. I'm on AAA. I was so confused on what was going on there. Let's go like... Maybe like that? I guess we go like that. How did Diego Castillo go? Oh yeah, that's good. I like to see that. That's what you want to see. And then when you look at the starters, I mean, look at these numbers. Wait, Castillo's potential went down? What? He had a really good year. How are you bringing the potential down like that? Oh man, that's tough. That's tough. All right, offensively, what do we got going on over here? Suarez, 23 home runs. Moved him to the bench after the deadline, so appearances definitely went down. And then, honestly, bench kind of sucks. Bench kind of sucks. JP Crawford, solid leadoff guy. Adam Frazier, somehow his potential went up. Okay. Ty France, his potential went up too. Love to see it. Winker, his potential went up, even though I know in real life he's kind of struggling. Mitch, not bad. 32 home runs. I'll definitely take it. You got Julio, gotta love it. You know, Patrick Wisdom, 27 home runs. Kind of what you'd expect, right? Kyle Lewis, and then Tom Murphy. So, all right, let's see what we can do. We made the postseason, so that's a step in the right direction. Can we win? Can't. We lose 3-1. All right, let's keep moving forward. We've got at least one more year of Luis Castillo, so we should be able to do something with that. Plus, we'll have a little bit of money because realistically, I don't really want to bring back Frazier. I'll bring back Mitch though. 1 year, 6.5 mil. How's that sound? Yeah, that sounds good. All right, let's see what we can do here. I got to spend some money. All right, so season 2, I'm going to pick up Edmundo Sosa. I've heard his name being thrown around, and you know what? We need a backup like second base, shortstop. I'm going to trade Toro and Ramirez to the Cardinals. So yeah, that's the team. As you can see, we've splashed a little bit of cash. So Will Myers is coming in. Pretty versatile, can play multiple different positions. Had a decent year last year, so I think for 5.5 mil, not a bad pickup. Next up, Trey Turner. I mean, we need a second baseman. I mean, what more could you ask for? Almost 60 doubles, 10 triples, 15 home runs. The guy gets on base. The guy steals bases. Pair him up with JP Crawford. Probably would be like this. Maybe maybe like this. But then you got Ty France, Patrick Wisdom still at third. You still have Suarez on that big deal that you're probably not going to be able to trade. And then Edmundo Sosa on the bench. Plus Kelnick's coming up. He can play left. He can play right. He can play center. Whatever it is. And then, yeah, that's the team. There it is. Kyle Lewis is still here. I feel like he's kind of the odd one out, you know? But we'll wait and see how things go. So, yeah, this is the team. I really like it. And then pitching-wise, I didn't spend any money. I really like the rotation that we have. And then I brought in Trevor May, Washington native. That's really about it. I maybe could have gone a little bit crazier on the bullpen situation, but I feel like we had a really good pitching staff last year. So I didn't really want to change it because I felt like there's no reason to. I felt like offensively, getting Trey Turner, that's a big pickup. That's a huge pickup. So yeah, we're gonna rock with that. So that puts us 4th overall. That's pretty good. Trey Turner was a big contract. I guess I should point that out. Yeah, max deal. You're gonna have to pay him big money. He's a top shortstop. So there's that. I think that's really it. I feel like we've got the team to do it. Now I kind of feel like I need some pitching help. Now let's leave it. All right, so 1 game out in the division at the trade deadline. That's what we're at. And so, yeah, in the comment section, let me know who you think is getting traded. Ian Happ, Jose Contreras. I know there's some other big names being thrown around there that I can't think of right now, which is pretty bad. I'm just worried about the Cubs trading away the 2 best players. Oh, duh. Juan Soto's like the big one. I saw Ohtani's now being kind of fished out there. Josh Bell, you got Frankie Montas. There's a lot of decent names out there. I think this could be one of those deadlines that either is like kind of quiet or like we're going to see craziness ensue. I know the deadline's a little bit later this year because the season started a little bit later. I think it's the 2nd. But yeah, we might see some crazy ones. The Reds might not even be done. Tyler Mahle, Brandon Drury. I've got a list pulled up now. So like JD Martinez, I know is on the block. Noah Syndergaard might be on the block. There's a lot of names out there. I'm kind of interested to see what happens. Are the Giants going to be sellers? Like, is Rodon available? Holy cow. I think my crazy one is, man, if I had to have a crazy guess, maybe Carlos Rodon gets traded. Like, he could become a free agent this year. Maybe even, yeah, he could become a free agent this year if he decides to take the opt-out. And there's a possibility that he could just go to another team. They sign him to an extension. Boom, there you go. Another name that could potentially get moved, Xander Bogaerts. Xander Bogaerts could. So that'd be a name to... who wouldn't love to have Xander Bogaerts on the team? So looking at this squad, what could we use? Maybe a little bat to help us. Maybe a little bat. Maybe like a better catcher, even though like Tom Murphy's not really having that bad of a year. How's the bench? Pretty terrible. Pretty terrible. Yeah, that's bad. What about the pitching staff? How are we looking over here? Luis Castillo. Really? That's unfortunate. Otherwise, maybe a bullpen arm. Honestly, not even. Yeah, let's get a bullpen arm though. Just to be safe. It's always good to have one. Dylan Tate is a name that, like, again, could also be traded in real life. So why not? Andres Munoz, I like him for like long-term rebuilds, but the fact that like he's so hit or miss, I can't do it. I'm not gonna be using Baraki. I can't even do that. Okay, sure, that's a good trade. How does somebody else? Who do I need to add to make this possible? I shouldn't have to add too much. It's not like I'm trading for Mike Trout here. What's going on? Brian Perez, I don't really want to, but sure. There's that bullpen arm that I need, which is actually a decent little pickup. Dylan Tate's having an insane season this year. And boom, that's a big pickup right there. And then I said potentially a bat. Yeah, definitely need one. Just because like that's not 24 home runs though. Can I just look past that and just leave it? I think I need to. Yeah, I think I should. One game out, which means we definitely have the wild card. Yeah, we're pretty comfortable. We have like what, 2 games here plus 6 games here, so like we're pretty comfortable in the wild card. 1 game behind the Angels. I mean, the team's looking pretty solid. I need Luis Castillo to turn it around though. Otherwise, I'm pretty happy with the pitching. And then the lineup, we've been good. I think, you know, if you look past a couple of the numbers, like on base percentage is pretty high. I think Trey Turner, not ideal, but like the rest of the guys, like these 2 right here, kind of nasty, right? Mitch, maybe we lower him a little bit, you know, but like 24 home runs, not bad. You know, Patrick Wisdom's having a pretty okay-ish season. Patrick Wisdom-esque. And then Kelenick's all right. Murphy, realistically, yeah, the OPS is low, but a 340 on base percentage, not terrible. You'd wish for better, but not terrible. So I think we rock like this. Let's finish off the year. All right, so 101 and 61 won the division, and I'm pretty sure it came down like to the last game. Look at that, 1 game with the Angels. They hung with us the entire time. And if you like look at us, like we didn't really score that many runs compared to the Angels. We just didn't allow a lot of runs either. So that's good to see. Let's take a look at the team ranking just to kind of get an idea of where we're at. So 6th in batting average. Runs, we were also kind of the same area, 7th. Hits, I would assume kind of the same area, 8th. And then home runs, 4th. Okay, that's good to see. RBI is probably 6th. Yeah. All right, so pitching. This probably is like the difference between us and the Angels. We're 3rd. The Angels are 9th. So like honestly, they're not too far away either. Like they're pretty close. So that's impressive. That's impressive. 8th for hits. We're below them for hits. We're 12th. Okay, so like yeah, it was just back and forth with the 2 teams. We had the most saves and the most triples. And let's go take a look at home runs. There's always something that crazy like that happens, but nope, not this time. Okay, awards. What do we got? No awards. Jared Walsh is the MVP. We also got Trout in the race. Vladdy. Oh, the news about Trout. The back condition, super unfortunate, but like I guess it kind of makes sense as to why all these injuries are happening, right? He's been a huge like just like glutton for injury, right? He's always had injuries, and I wonder if that's kind of been the issue. Why? Like just the back thing that's kind of leading to other injuries. So luckily it sounds like he'll be fine. He's just gonna have to rest more and just kind of take extra precautions to continue to play. But it's good to know that like they found it out, and now they can kind of work with people to kind of keep them healthy moving forward. So, you know, obviously it's one of those things where it's always going to be what if with him, because if he could have stayed healthy, he could have been talking about the greatest player ever to play baseball. But now we're kind of looking at it like like I said, just a what if case. Again, still a phenomenal player, most likely a Hall of Famer, but you know, it's definitely pretty sad to hear about, you know, that injury like that, right? So hopefully he can, you know, stay healthy. You know, maybe the Angels can finally turn it around, even though it doesn't really seem like it. But there it is. There it is. That's unfortunate. So Kirby, not as good as last year, but then you've got Swanson, you've got Trevor May, you've got Dylan Tate, Paul Sewald, Casey Sadler, and then Diego Castillo. To think that everyone's ERA was below a 2.25 except for Trevor May, that's gross. That's gross. Kirby, yeah, it's a little high, but then like you look at this, he got his ERA under 4. Robbie Ray, Marco Gonzalez, Chris Flexen, like how did someone have a better team ERA than us? Like that's what I want to know. Who had a better team ERA than us? The Dodgers, okay, and then the White Sox, which, oh yeah, sure, when you got 3 starters that have below a 3 ERA, that's pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive. All right, offensively, what are we looking at? Suarez, gross. That was okay. Like that's not too bad for a backup catcher. Will Myers, only 61 at bats, but really hit well. And then Kyle Lewis, not great. All right, so JP Crawford, great on base guy. Like that's what I'm looking for from my leadoff guy. Trey Turner, yikes. Not what you want to see from a max contract guy. Ty France killing it. Jesse Winker killing it. You've got Julio, who kind of cooled off, but like actually pretty similar numbers. So like I'm not too upset. Mitch, 39 home runs. I'll look past everything else. 39 home runs. I'm pretty happy. Patrick Wisdom. Jared Kelenic was not too bad at all. Really solid numbers. And then Tom Murphy kind of sucked compared to last year. So not bad though, not bad. And we are going to be taking on the Tigers. The Tigers, the biggest dumpster fire in baseball after what happened this offseason. They bring in all these players and then they just kind of just exploded. And I'm pretty sure a lot of names are on the block. I know Chafin, I've seen Joe Jimenez, Michael Fulmer. I think Scooball's available. Who wouldn't want Scooball? If he can stay healthy, this guy is nasty. And then let's go take a look at their lineup really quick and see what they've got going on here. So they have Meadows, they've got Muncy. Okay, not bad. All right, so what can we do against the Tigers? Hopefully a win. All right, perfect. All right, next up, the Blue Jays. Talk about a matchup. Like that would be a lot of fun to watch in the postseason. Like normally the atmospheres for both teams pretty electric, but in the postseason, especially with Seattle like making the postseason for like the first time in so long, imagine that atmosphere plus Toronto. Toronto always goes crazy. That would be a lot of fun to watch. So let's take a look at what we've got going on here. Not bad. Like it looks like their standard team plus Brandon Belt. That's really like the only change that I'm seeing. So, all right. Alek Manoah versus Logan Gilbert. That's a matchup. All right, game 1. Oh, that's a win right there. And then we lose. We're hanging on. We're hanging on by a thread. Luis Castillo clutches it up. Game 7. And now we're taking on the Mets. All right, that's a tough matchup. All right, we got Robbie Ray. Wow, Gonzalez is getting just absolutely pummeled. Holy cow. All right, I think we go something like that for the World Series against the Mets. Have the Mets made any changes to their team? Judge? Okay. They've just got every second baseman and third baseman on the bench, and then Wilmer Defoe in center field. What is this team? What is going on? Why not put like Marte in center and then put one of these guys at DH? What is this team? Okay, sure. I would assume their pitching isn't too much different either. Yeah, I mean, sure. I guess. Aaron Judge on the Mets. Okay. World Series. Can we do it? Can we clutch up one game short? Marco Gonzalez. Can he do it? And you know what? Let's go with like something fun. Like, yeah, the creams. Yeah, the creams. Yeah. And away. Ooh, so we can't rock the creams away. That's a little. That's, yeah, you can't be doing that. So maybe, I don't know then. Kind of want to wear, where are they? Like these with the we'll just wear gray pants. Where are they? There we go. We'll do that. That works. That works. Marco Gonzalez, take the mound. Team's a little tired, but we'll be okay. Tyler McGill, or is it Tyler now? Whatever he wants. Let's bring in the run. Should be 1-1, and of course Aaron Judge hits a home run. Of course. Why wouldn't he? The dude's on an absolute tear in real life, by the way. What is he doing in real life? That is insane. The kind of numbers he's putting up, the home runs, just everything. The guy is, you can't pitch to him. You just might as well walk him. It's like Barry Bonds-esque at this point. It's crazy what he's doing. Can we score a run? Can we just score a run, please? Like, that'd be really nice. Like, I guess not. That's a good start. That's not good. Patrick Wisdom back with Seattle. What was it? Seattle Cardinals Cubs? Was that the path that he took? Either way, he's back. He's causing damage, and that's what I like to see. Marco Gonzalez. All right, coming out. Let's go. Trevor May, a single. Okay, a sac fly though. See, they can get the sac fly to work. Dylan Tate allows 2 runs. It's 5-2. They bring in Ed Luz Diaz though. Okay, no losing this time. We might be going to a game 7. I think we're going game 7 unless something crazy happens here. Okay, we're going game 7. Oh boy. Oh no, wait, game 5. That's right. We were up 3-1. Just no reverse sweep. How about that? I completely forgot it was 3-1. Let's go Logan Gilbert for this one. Let's not mess around. They're also pretty righty heavy. Plus, I feel like they just hit lefties better anyways. Versus David Peterson, who actually just got sent down to AAA recently. I know he was doing pretty well, but it looks like he started to fall apart a little bit as we are up 3-0. Like, that's a good start. Okay, 3-2. 3-2. Oh, we got those 2 runs back thanks to JP Crawford's double. It's pretty clutch right there. Another double for them. Can we just stop? Can we just stop? 9 runs in the first 3 innings. That's too much. It's just too much. Way too much. And it's looking like a short day for Gilbert. Like, holy cow. 5 innings. I guess it's not too bad. I'll definitely take that from a starter in the postseason. And then next up, let's go to Paul Sewald. There we go. 1-2-3 inning. That's what I want to see. A double? Can't bring him in though. All right. Ground out, a strikeout. There we are. We're doing pretty well. Let's go 8th inning. Let's go Sadler. Single. Not what I want to see, but he shuts the door. Mitch gets on, and then Patrick Wisdom. Bases loaded for Kyle Lewis. And he bring in a run. Bases clearing triple. That's more than a run. That's 3. Look at that math right there. Oof. I'm a genius. All right. Sadler can stay in because he's just going to shut the door. I think he does. World Series 1 thanks to Kyle Lewis's triple right there. And who is our MVP? Trey Turner. The huge signing in the offseason. Playoff MVP goes to Julio Rodriguez. I mean, JP Crawford kind of sucked it up. So did Trey Turner. But actually, the offense as a whole, okay, J-Rod came to play. But, like, look at these offensive numbers. How did we win any game whatsoever? Did the pitching hold it down? Kind of. How did we win? Like, that's what I need to know. How did we win? Bullpen definitely did the work, but that's about it. I hope you enjoyed today's video. The Seattle Mariners, Luis Castillo rebuild. What a trade by them. I doubt they go big anymore this deadline just because they traded away a big portion of their farm system. But who knows? Anything can happen. Here's the video. You should go check it out. I think you guys will really enjoy it. That's my recommendation. That's about it. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.